from Davis-Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Restate the state of the call again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
History was made in Starkville, Mississippi. Did you know that Davis-Wade Stadium for the Bulldogs of Mississippi State is the second oldest Division I-A campus football stadium, opened in 1914 as Scott Field. The cowbells are clanging every time you visit Starkville, Mississippi.
Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this. The Bulldogs offense will now get its first chance with the football. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. The play-action fake. Going downfield for the big play. Upstairs, he's got it. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry game...
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Palmer. Trying to beat the D deep. Fires into traffic. Picked off. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Keeps it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's complete on the right side. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Dropping back, it's Palmer. Under fire. Got his man out of the backfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to pass on second down. Lofts one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on Purdue, taking on the number 3 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Boilermakers sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. The victory gets this team to 4-2. It has not been a perfect start, but they are right in position entering the second half. Let's check in now on some of the other action today as the landscape in this sport.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Mississippi State going up tempo. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking downfield, it's Palmer. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden,
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And I don't think people realize how fast windows close in sports, man. Like, it happens so fast. It looked like the QB thought he had some space, was going to go get the first down, but you got to love the speed of the defense, corralling him quickly and stopping him short of the first down.
Desperate. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play. Guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. Defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. The corners are walked up tight. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Flips it out in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to take a shot. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like...
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Fires to the tight end.
Look, it's a nice gain, but I don't know if it's worth the seconds they're losing on the game clock. In this type of situation, you got to be throwing at least to the first down markers, or you got to be throwing to the sidelines to get out of bounds.
He's taking the shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throwing right. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Wants to throw. It's Palmer. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown tie. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working that left side now.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon.
The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They've got the screen set up. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
Got his man on the outside. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
It'll be 3rd and long. Got the back over the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for them.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe,
2.